Hello. Okay, whoa. Almost knocked everything over. Good. Good. Where's the music? Which tab did it go in? Switch to. Oh. That's not even the right one. I have so many tabs open that I can't tell where I tried to open the one. I have multiple tabs for this music video open. Okay. Great. Awesome. Cool. Hello, Ninji, Samaranth, Hannah. Welcome. Where? Come on. Okay, great. Oh, yeah. There, I fixed it for you. Better? Play and... normal? Great. Great. We did it. How's this I have to watch the audio because Nancy Drew fucked up my audio levels so bad. Thank you for nothing, Nancy Drew, Midnight in Salem. I can't remember what we were doing other than we found a bunch of diamonds in this boat. It's so cute. It's a really cute intro. I would love to see some of these characters again. Like Casey and Becky. I would love to see Casey and Becky more, but I also understand, like, they can't have them in every case. What if they did have them in every case? Becky was fun. I love a bitchy blonde. Media tonic. Great. How were we doing on this? Oh god. Okay. Oh no. Let's do one. Let's do one. See how I'm feeling tonight. Not awesome. My sister is sick. My sister's sick, and I have a headache, and I'm just like, this isn't good. So things are not awesome. Hello, Nate. Becky was fun. She really just was, she's mean. I love a girl who's mean. I love a mean blonde girl. I think they're fun. Yeah, she's not doing good. She's how do I describe this? I asked my dad a little while ago how she was feeling, and my dad went, "She's talking now." It's like, great. Hi JJ, welcome. Welcome, welcome. That couldn't be 4. That wouldn't fit, so it has to be here. She's got medication. It's just like, ugh. This one's an F puzzle, so if I can't get this one quickly, we're fucked. Oh, hell yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's not right. I just did that again. Great. Cool. Cool of me. Do, 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 do. Whoop! That's not how that works. 1, 3, 4. One, 2. Okay, great. 9. Yes. Whoop! Not correct. 4, 2. No. 3, 1, 2. Ah! Great, we did it. Undercooked chicken. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh no, food poisoning. I remember when you were saying you weren't feeling good. Oh. I was reading your guys' horror stories. Yeah, I was a stapler. This is gonna be disgusting. When I was at my first college, we were at there was a salad bar, and people kept finding, like, bugs in it. Like, they were like, hey guys, I don't remember when the school said something, but there was, like, a note. There was, like, around the students, like, there were pictures, and they were like, hey guys, don't get salad from this place, because, check out this cockroach I found in it. So, you know, it was bad. I was like, I don't eat salad bars anyway, but that's disgusting. That's so gross. I was like, I'm safe, but that's so gross. Oh, it was nasty. It was bad. It was not a good time. Oh, love it. Glad we're spending so much money per semester, like a lot of money. Not the most expensive school ever, you know, but like a good amount of money still, on that, you know? Like, cool. Cool. Why did I immediately start another one? I was only gonna do one, and then my brain was like, all right, next. Great job. Killing it. Two, one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is probably... Yeah, that looks right. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait. Wait. I have to restart. I might have completely fucked this one up, so we're restarting. Don't worry about it. I started thinking, and then I was like, I fucked up. Okay, that doesn't do us any good. Listen. Sometimes we all know I'm not like good at this game. That's significantly less done now. Cool. Okay. One, two, one, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. I was staring at that word trying to figure out what henage was, and I was like, what is henage? What could henage possibly be? What could henage be? My favorite tier list for the Persona games, I say, not knowing much about any of the other Persona games, is one that's like, is therapy possible to get in-game? Because I think Persona 2 for some reason has therapy, like, as something you can visit or something. I can't remember. Just know. It was a really funny tier list, and I was like, yeah, that's the only one where you can get therapy. And they fucking need it. They need it. I understand the other Persona characters have gone through a lot, but okay, then maybe Persona 5 was also on there. It was, I remember seeing something weird about Persona 5 on it. Not like weird, like the game was weird. The listing for it was very specific. There were like some specific ones and some that were like vague or like would get therapy, wouldn't get therapy. I cannot remember it. I occasionally will go so deep in the Persona tag, the Persona 2 tag, that I like cycle through all the posts I've already seen like 8 or 9 times. Because there's only like 4 people making content for it. So what can you do? My brain needs to focus. Saw someone reblogged a post earlier that had Steins Gate in the tag, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Hello? Everything has shut off. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. What? Hold on. Huh? Wait. Okay, we can do that. Yes. Progress. I guess. That could be 2 or 3. Oh. That has to be one of them. Then that would be 3. This is an F. This is an F rank puzzle. I don't know if I'm like, I might be just like in a weird headspace right now because this is one of the easiest puzzles. This should not be giving me issues. And yet here we are. Having issues. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 2. Or, yeah. 2, 5. What? 4. Ah. Listen. I'm really bad at that minigame. That minigame sucks. I can't make tea in that game. It's hard. Start making your guesses on what this might be, since you've now got like half of it to look at. Okay, yeah, no, that is right. I was like, did I fuck it up? No, we're fine. A watch? We got a watch? I was saying this the other night. I think Flora has a fun time making teas, and I think that Layton and Luke are not allowed to assist. I just think they're not allowed. They're not allowed to help. They're bad at it. A book. A filing folder. God damn. We suck at this. Anyway, well, I think one of the reasons I was having a hard time with that minigame was like I was at that point I was trying to speed through the games because I know Tony wanted to play them soon. So I stopped I stopped like doing a lot of the extra stuff and talking to people and kind of was doing like the bare minimum. So I never got hints from people to brew tea. I was just throwing things together hoping I'd eventually find ones, and I found like one. I found like one. I found like a singular. What the fuck were we doing? Hey dude, what were we doing? Oh shit, fuck. Wait, hold on.
Well, you gonna tell me about that new lead or what?
Oh my god. It was really funny because I was like, I have to finish these games as fast as humanly possible. I'm so behind. I need to finish these games. And then I like sped through them, and not only did Tony not start that soon, but Tony and Jay went like significantly slower than I did. And I was just like, I could have chilled. I could have played slower. Oh, we did, right. We managed to crack the code from that radio signal. It all leads back to a frame from one of Aaron's films.
Okay, let's see it.
Does it? Do we have that? Oh, yes. Oh, the music stopped. Does Art Jansen mean anything to you?
I think I saw it in a furniture catalog once.
It's a person. They worked on one of Aaron Kino's films. That radio transmission pointed us right to their name. I just don't know why. Any ideas?
Well, I'd suggest you head down to the station to see if we have a file on them. If you're lucky, you might get some answers.
No, you'll get some answers. Fuck. Shit. In comparison to the way Tony was playing them, yeah. Tony was playing them much slower than I was. But I also, like, I stopped, like, trying to do lots of puzzles. I pretty much only hit puzzle balls, and then, like, as soon as, like, I got as many as I needed, I stopped talking to people. I was like, I will not do any other puzzles. Will you radio ahead like before?
Even I can't get the LAPD to hand over a file to civilians. You'll have to hack into the database.
What? I forgot we're just going rogue now. And you're okay with that?
No, but you obviously are, so I might as well get used to it.
What? What parrot? The parrot? The parrot? Oh, another minigame I didn't do. I didn't do that minigame. I didn't even touch that minigame. Tony was like fucking around with the parrot and I was like, I could have gone real slow. Yeah, like her and Jay kept doing like all the mini games, which is totally valid, but I completely skipped them because I wanted to finish them faster. So I like didn't find like all of the camera parts. I didn't find all the Toby parts. I didn't really try to put them together. I didn't do any of like the hamster training or the rabbit training or anything. Didn't do any of the parrot stuff. Didn't do any of that. Also, what? Okay. I cannot believe he's just like, yeah, go hack the police department. Hello? What is happening in this game? I wonder how much we have left. Okay, the coast looks clear. We need to access the police database and search for information on Art. What if someone catches us? I'll just tell them we're, computer technicians. We're here to fix the parallel memory processors? That's not a real thing. Yeah, well, they won't know that. Now, come on, we're here to get that file, not take a computing class. Scout, can you give us something to tell them that's real? I will be as quick as possible for both our sakes. Puzzle start. Is this the timed one? Fuck yeah. I have to, like, be careful, though, because I've fucked this up in the past. There we go. I fucked this up in the past. I actually didn't even mean to click that one. That was a weird, issue, but... I say issue. I didn't click that one. I don't actually know what happened, but I probably just, like, messed with my mouse in the wrong way. Moved it more than I thought I did or something. Oh, I had a lot of confidence making that 3 that one, didn't I? Wow. Hacking complete. I'm in. Scanning police records for Jansen Art. 1 match found. The file is almost empty. No pictures, no contact details, just the name. It might not even be the right person. There is one other piece of data, a court record. Mr. Jansen filed a lawsuit 3 years ago against Aaron Kino. Now we're talking. What was the claim? Theft of property. It seems the case was settled out of court, but most details have been removed from all records at the request of Aaron's defense attorney. Defense attorney? Oh, right, her brother. I was like, hello? Jesus Christ. And we both know who that attorney was. Come on. I want to know what Aaron has to say about all this. Girl, we cannot keep going back and forth this often. Are you not tired? Oh, God. You're not Aaron. Where's Aaron? Aaron! Aaron! Hey, girl. Hello again, Honor. You look different. We do? Wait, hold on. What do you mean I look different? Someone who is lost is often difficult to find. I think her voice keeps changing. We're gonna have to roll with it. Even if they want to be found, many are overwhelmed by fear and swept away. When they open their eyes, they find themselves alone, cut off from their past and lost to their friends. But sometimes the lost are able to find the inner strength to become a beacon in the dark. They take the place where they were at their most hopeless and turn it into a new harbor. I don't... You were lost, Honor, but now you have found your way. That makes you different. Wait, we found our way now? Wait, what happened last conversation? What happened in like the 15 minutes between us talking to each other? We decided to create, like, to actually commit more crimes? Is that what it was? I genuinely don't know what she's talking about. But thanks, I think. Do you know anyone named called Art Jansen? No. You lied about knowing Art Jansen. We found court records that say he filed a lawsuit against you. The mind is a difficult thing to grasp. Can you say for sure who and what you know? There's no point in lying to us anymore. No point? Then I'll be blunt. I have forgotten about him. Honestly, me.
It was not my first day in court. I weather these storms the only way I know how. I rise above them. Violent waves do not disturb the flight of birds.
Except you didn't rise above it. Ray just made the problem go away.
And I'm sad it came to that. I liked crafts. He had such strong distaste for life. I found it enviable.
Crafts? You said you liked crafts. What did you mean? Like arts and crafts. She likes scrapbooking. She's a bullet journal girly.
A certain style. Monica is the name. After all, what are labels between friends?
Huh? What?
Label, style, Monica, moniker? Honor, I get it. Crafts is a nickname. Very good. Maybe I'll solve this after all.
Oh, I get it. Arts and crafts. That's kind of cute.
He was a talented props master. If it didn't exist, he could make it. It's a kind of magic, don't you think?
This film cell comes from one of your movies, and the name Art Jansen is circled. Who is he?
I don't know.
But he worked on your film. He's in the credits. We also just had this conversation.
Did Isamu Noguchi meet everyone who manufactured his furniture?
Am I supposed to know who that is? I am so sorry.
Isamu?
Oh, an American landscape artist and designer. Nope, an American artist and landscape architect. Cool. I don't recognize this guy's work, but seems important. He's got a lot of pictures of him on Google. Good for him. The scene and take numbers on this clapperboard didn't make sense.
Until we realized they were the key to decoding a radio message. Yes, sometimes it is not the image that is at fault, but our perspective.
Okay. Okay, let's go back. Oh. Do. Hello. Oh. Puzzle. Do. Oh. New music. Not this one, man. Oh no! This, like, I think I talked about this last time we played, and then I decided not to say it because it didn't really sound like it, but I'm gonna commit and say it this time. There is one section of this music that sounds slightly like September. Do you remember September? And every time it catches me a little off guard. If you were curious on how I'm doing. There's also another song it sounds slightly like, but like less so I'm not gonna mention that one. Nice. 3, 4, 5. I don't. Okay. I could go either direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Bum, bum. You're so real for that. Whoop. Sorry, I am not on my puzzle game tonight exactly. This is unfortunate. Ooh, okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay, just one. That's fine. A fucked up jack-o'-lantern? I see it. I see it. That is the only part of... Oh! That is the only part of Midnight in Salem that I truly liked. That they let us place little jack-o'-lanterns all around. The rest of it, I could take it or leave it, and I'd rather leave it. They just take their adult sprites and shrink them? That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. That is incredible. That's an amazing way to... That's like when they don't like hire a new voice actor in anime to do like the aged down, like the kid flashbacks. So you just have like the same exact voice actors doing like a really high voice, and it doesn't always sound good because they're not always good at kid voices. Or like when they have an actor and they just give them like a slightly different wig in like sitcoms, or like a mustache and they call it like 10 years ago, and you're just like, okay. Dun, dun. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one has to be 1. It doesn't help me that much. Work with me, brain. When the BBC runs out of actors, Superior Capaldi has been 3 different characters in Doctor Who. Literally so funny to me. I thought I already clicked that one. I don't know why it wasn't clicked. I remember when it was first announced that he was the Doctor, and everyone was like, wasn't he already in this show? But like, they don't, like you said, they only have like 10 actors, so it doesn't really matter that he's already been in the show. It was always really funny. Just be like, oh! Here they are. Great. Killing it. This isn't right. This one isn't right. Oh wait, yes it is. Wait, what did I think was wrong? No, that one's fine. I don't know what's going on in my head. Anyway, 1, 1. I think this music has stopped being... I think now when I hear this music for extended periods of time, I'm just gonna take my headphones off. I start to just go nuts. I think there's something about it that now I've done so many puzzles to it, I'm like, as soon as I hear it, my brain starts melting. Just like a little bit. Just a little bit. For... Cool. Oh, real. I understand. I get it. I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I have to do these puzzles really slow. So we're gonna just have to hang out for a while. We're just gonna hang out for a while. I can, now that my headphones are off, I can hear my dogs barking so much. And I'm like, what are you guys yelling at? Stanley is clearly not moon gazing right now. His favorite nighttime activity. He loves to go outside and stare at the moon. Yeah, no, truly, this expression, after a while, you're like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm not speed running this one. Oh, I should probably put that one down at least. That would have helped, like, a significant while ago, huh? LOL. Love this for me. I'm paying attention. I know what I'm doing. Obviously. God damn. I really should have done that before, huh? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I fucked up somewhere. There we go. Woo! I can put these back on. That is a Rolodex. Yep. Didn't we already find one of these in this game? Honor, this deck of playing cards is all stuck together. That's a Rolodex count. They're business cards, and mostly for lawyers, by the looks of it. It must belong to Ray.
Ah, a database. There may be a file in here for Art Jansen.
Peek. I can't see that name under J or A. Have you tried under C?
Perhaps they go by another name. Yeah, C. Crafts. We already had this discussion.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to have one more look through that Rolodex.
But you said Art Jansen isn't in there?
Maybe not under that name, but if I look under C... We had to hit that cutscene first. Aha, there is a card for crafts, and it has a telephone number. I hope it's still in use. Check out my cell phone. Hi, is this Art Jansen? I'm calling about Aaron Kino. Wait, don't hang up. I'm a detective. Not really. And I need your help.
Is Art gonna show up?
Oh. Well, he took a little convincing, but once he heard I'm building a case against Aaron, he was happy to help.
So, what did he say?
After filming Wrapped on the Elm of Scots Wood, a bunch of props went missing. They blamed Art at first. It nearly ended his career. But then he caught Aaron leaving the set with a box full of stuff. He couldn't believe it. She was just going to let him take the blame.
That would explain the lawsuit. Props used in filming can fetch a high price on the black market.
Except they were never sold. Ray paid Art to withdraw the case, and no one ever found what Aaron did with the missing props. Which, by the way, included 200 clay skulls.
Clay skulls? Like the one we found?
Exactly. Which means we have a direct link between Aaron Kino and those diamonds. Fuck diamonds.
Let's go tell Detective Cross.
Is my heater on? One sec. It's cold down here. I can't tell if my heat is on. No, it's on. Let me turn it up. It is not heating this hallway well enough. Good news, we managed to contact Art Jansen. Remember those clay skulls? Aaron stole them. I think you probably still want to confirm with the actual props master that these are the skulls that he made, because otherwise you just are assuming, and you don't want to have that in a murder case. You don't want to just be assuming things, you know? Especially since this case is with people who have, like, notoriously been, like, really good at getting out of legal situations. Like, make your case airtight, girl. On the other hand, she doesn't even have a license to be a PI. Is that what you're gonna say, Ninji? Imagine just having 200 clay skulls. Fair.
Which means she almost certainly knew what they were being used for.
Speaking of which, I just got off the radio with headquarters. They found the buyer for those diamonds.
Great. I mean, she's eccentric, maybe.
You said they found the buyer for the diamonds. Remember the GPS you found? You thought it might have been Mal's escape route.
Yeah, I guess we were wrong about that.
Well, I asked headquarters to check out those coordinates anyway. They found the boat waiting there. Coast Guard had to chase him halfway around Santa Catalina, but they caught him eventually. Turns out the captain had a warrant out for their arrest.
Let me guess, smuggling?
Exactly. And get this, they were the ones transmitting that coded radio signal.
So they were trying to make contact with the enemy.
Seems like this whole damn boat body was just a cover-up for the diamond deal. Let's go find Erin. She can't talk her way out of this one.
But, like, what if she's fun?
Also, how does this last case connect to Scout? Maybe there's like we're only at a C rank and it goes up to S, and it takes us forever to rank up. So there's probably a significant amount of this left.
Hello, Honor. Have we arrived at the climax of your story? You're wearing an expression of certainty.
And you're certainly about to be wearing a pair of handcuffs.
Have you cracked the case at last? I would very much like to hear your conclusion.
You're smuggling diamonds using the clay skulls you stole from Art Jansen.
A fascinating theory, but I know nothing about diamonds. Who would I sell them to?
Like market smugglers. The Coast Guard found him right where the enemy's GPS is indicated. You organize this whole boat party just to have a reason to head out there.
But there were so many people at the party. Any one of them could have arranged to meet these smugglers.
No, they were transmitting a code word that only you would recognize as important. Elm.
Part of the title of one of your films, which we found a copy of right here on the boat.
Girl, don't keep your films lying around. And when we examined the film, we saw Art Jansen's name circled. The same Art Jansen who you stole the skulls from. It's all connected.
How convenient. You've done very well. But there's still one more question, Honor. Why? Look around you. I have more money than I need. Why would I smuggle diamonds?
A cat can have a comfortable home and all the food it could ever want, but it will still hunt birds.
Exquisite. I was beginning to think we would never understand each other. I don't understand. The domestic cat does not need to kill, yet it does. It is simply its nature. I was a warrior cat's girl. Were you?
Erin, don't say another word. Give it up, Ray. It's over. Give up? I haven't even started yet. Erin Kino, you're under arrest.
She is clearly moving her arms around. Come on, guys.
Thank you, Detective.
This is a false arrest. I'll have you hung out to dry for this. You're all talk, Kino. She's going away for good this time.
I am 1,000 frayed threads finely bound, yet I feel a great release.
You're going to be released, all right. I'm going to fight these charges and we're going to win, just like always. Whatever you say, come with me, Erin. As Erin Kino's legal representative, I demand to know the charges. Do you hear me? What happened to due process?
Yeah, I mean, technically, she wasn't the arresting officer, so. But, like, we solved that one, but who killed someone? Isn't the smuggling and. Are the smuggling and murder actually related? Like, was it the same person? Great question. Look at my goofy robot. How's the prisoner?
In herself and now. Weird thing is, she almost seemed happy.
I know what you mean. It was almost like she wanted to get arrested.
Perhaps she's doing research for her next script?
It won't do her much good if Ray gets the charges dismissed.
After she confessed, not likely. But I'll guarantee he'll find a way to get the sentence reduced. She'll be out in a year or two.
Yeah, she's a rich filmmaker, obviously. Almost makes me wonder if it was worth all that effort.
This is what it's like to be a real detective. Even when you win, sometimes you still lose. But don't be too hard on yourself. This'll be the first time anyone's gotten a charge to actually stick to a kino.
Thanks, but we're not done yet. What about Lori and Mal? We still don't know what happened to them.
Agreed. We got a lot of loose ends to tie up. Jeez, can you believe we originally went out there for information on Frank Pritchell?
No, because I forgot. Now that the diamond smuggling is sorted, we can get back to it. Is Ray still around? I might try asking a few more questions.
Rather you than me.
Yeah, girl, you have no credentials for anything. What do you want? We still have a few loose ends, and I want answers. Did you really think you and Aaron would get away with smuggling diamonds?
Nothing has been proven in a court of law.
I can almost understand Erin's motivation. She does things just to see what it's like, but you went along with it all.
I'll do whatever I have to do. Erin isn't like you or me. She needs guidance. She needs to be protected.
He does want to be a club bartender so bad. Like, so bad. If Lori Becker was mixed up in all this, you might as well tell us now, because we will find out.
I honestly have no idea what happened to her.
You seemed pretty angry that Erin was arrested, but how far would you go to defend her?
What are you getting at?
You told Mal to stay away from the hold, presumably because you knew it was full of illegal cargo, but then he found out anyway.
Did you attack Mal Cruz because he knew too much?
I object. That's a leading question. There's nothing to support that claim.
How about Mal himself? As soon as he's able to talk, we'll know exactly what happened. It's no good. I can't get anything useful out of Ray. He's denying everything.
Maybe not for long. An officer from Port Authority was just here. They found the missing lifeboat, and there was something inside.
Oh, puzzle? They found a puzzle inside. What is this, Professor Layton? It would be really funny if it was a body, is the thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bum, 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 bum. Just a fuck ton of bodies in there. That'd be wild. Ah, damn it. Nothing. 1, 2. Ah! Ah! Do. Ah! 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2. Woo! Okay, any guesses while I finish this up? Any guesses on what this could be? It doesn't look like a dead body, unfortunately. So you might have to rule that one out. It kind of looks like... I was like, fish? A pistol. Guys, that was a pistol. This is just like Ace Attorney. This is just like Ace Attorney. A gun on a boat, just like Ace Attorney. Just like Ace Attorney, guys. Just like Ace Attorney. A weapon. This is AA7. We're in the past again.
You okay, Scout?
He might need a minute to...
No, I am fine. Please continue.
Oh, right. Our robot has PTSD. I forgot. I mean that in a very genuine way. This must be the gun that killed Lori. Can you tell anything important from it, detective?
A little. I could be wrong, but I think this is a custom model. Looks like it's been modified. Can't Scout tell for sure? I would have thought he'd know all about weapons since he...
Come on, man! Detective!
There's no need to pretend anymore, Honor. It's clear you told Detective Cross what I remembered. I am a murderer.
I felt like he had a right to know. I'm sorry if...
No need to apologize. It was a logical decision. To answer your question, Detective, I only have limited knowledge of firearms, but I can detect several unusual machining marks. I think. I believe this gun was modified for left-hand operation.
Yeah, that, Scott killed someone.
Mm-hmm.
So, the robot had amnesia, but now the robot remembers killing someone. That ought to narrow things down to lefties.
Give me a second. Oh, God. Give me a second. I'll go get Ray.
No, I don't think so. God, not to mention fucking BBC Sherlock again. I'm always bringing this up, but they had a whole thing where they were like, he wouldn't have killed himself because he was a lefty, blah, 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 blah. But like a lot of left-handed people apparently shoot with a right-handed gun because most guns are right-handed. So you just learn and then it's not your dominant, like, yeah, Watson, exactly, Ninja, exactly. Watson's a lefty and he uses a gun with his right hand. Clearly these writers didn't watch BBC Sherlock and notice this discrepancy. Ray, are you left-handed? You know, it would be really funny. This isn't gonna happen. You know, it would be really funny if someone modded a gun for left hands but was a righty. Just to throw the cops off. That would be a hilarious twist.
Is this your idea of a joke? Just answer the question. Yes, I'm left-handed. What does that have to do with anything?
Are they gonna arrest this guy because he's a lefty? What percent of the population is left-handed? Approximately 10%. Approximately 10%. And you're just gonna decide that this guy is the killer because he happens to be a lefty? There were other people on that boat. Oh no, we were not joking. The robot actually killed somebody. Scout had like weapons stuff installed in him because the people who took over the project sucked. I don't know what to tell you.
Everything.
Ray Kino, you're under arrest for the murder of Lori Becker? Okay, look, it's one thing when Honor is just, like, arbitrarily, like, arresting people, but, like, hey, Peepaw, do we have enough evidence to arrest him? Like, do we actually have enough evidence for this? Do we? I'm not saying he didn't do it, but, like, do we actually have enough evidence to arrest him for being involved? I think all our evidence, we might have slightly more evidence, but we don't have much. I don't think a left-handed gun is decisive evidence. I don't think this is conclusive.
Have you lost your mind?
That's the wrong voice.
Have you lost your mind? I didn't kill anyone. Save it for the jury.
The jury is not going to be impressed by this. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this, you two. So Aaron was smuggling diamonds. Ray attacked Mal when he found out, and then he killed Lori when she found Mal. I don't know. All that just to protect his sister. Family is important, as are friends. That can't be the end of that. What? I'm sorry I told Cross. I just thought that I would not find out. I know I shouldn't have told anyone without your permission, but it didn't seem fair to keep him in the dark. You think I am dangerous? I found someone who can help. They're waiting to meet you if you want. There's no way that's the end of that, right? I want things to go back to the way they were. Aw, Scout. Me too.
Ray's locked up tight. Never met a lawyer who deserved it more.
I'm not convinced. If that really is the end of that section of the case, I am not convinced on that murder. That one was a bad job, if that is the case.
What, I interrupt something?
We're heading back to my apartment. The reason I don't think the reason I don't think that's it is because that does not tie into Frank Pritchell at all, and this is the last case. So I don't think we're done with that because I think it needs to tie into Scout. Wait. No. It needs to tie into the Frank Pritchell stuff, which tied to Honor. But Honor might be related to Scout? I actually don't know. My spaghetti for this one isn't awesome. I'm gonna be real with you guys. My spaghetti for this one's not great.
We're heading back to my apartment. You sure you don't want to help me with the paperwork? That's where the fun really begins.
Okay, Miles Edgeworth.
Sorry, Detective. I promised I'd help Scout, and I intend to keep that promise. Fair enough. Thanks for your help today, both of you. I mean it. Let me know if you hear anything from the hospital about Mal.
Mal is gonna wake up and is gonna be like, no, Ray had nothing to do with it.
Will do. And Scout, good luck.
Honor's apartment. Didn't we already have that unlocked?
I have nothing more to say to you.
Great. Why are you even an option then? Just like Detective Pikachu. Exactly. Can't you just tell me who we're meeting? This might actually be very upsetting for Scout, honestly. This could be very upsetting for Scout.
Didn't anyone ever teach you to be patient?
I don't believe that is in my programming. I will add it to my list of requested features for version 2.0. I really said volume because of work. I said volume. Yeah, be concerned, Hannah. 2.0. We didn't even make it to version 1.0. Uh-oh.
Scout, this is Jenna.
I know your face.
You do? That's amazing. Your long-term memory must have self-repaired. Do you remember how you know me?
I doubt it. He has trouble making connections between images and data. You should have seen what he thought were my car keys.
You worked at the place where I was built.
Seems like he's making connections just fine to me.
Not a connection. An educated guess. I remember your face, but the associated data is corrupted. Therefore, I know you from a time before I wiped my memory. All my recovered memories from that time have also involved the place where I was built. So you must also be from there.
Full self-awareness, logical extrapolation, your entire personality matrix is still intact. Impressive.
Especially considering the condition I was left in.
You were never supposed to end up in a scrap heap, Scout.
Then what happened?
I need to get that missing data. Give me a second to get set up.
What data? What is she doing? Oh no.
Jenna has a plan. She can write a modification to disable the black box routines they placed in you.
Oh no. You set all this up without asking me.
I couldn't risk mentioning it earlier. We had to be sure it was even possible.
I thought we told each other everything.
Okay, I'm going to hook into Scout's neural net to get some diagnostic data.
Is it safe to move around?
Sure, just let me know if you feel anything unusual. You know, latency spikes, neural pathway errors, melted circuits.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Baby, no! Jenna, I have some questions.
Ask away, and try not to hover too close to the TV. It screws up my connection.
What will the modification do? I acknowledge that Scout is back there because that's typically where they put Scout, but I am choosing to think that he's hiding behind Honor because that makes me sad.
It's a patch to block or reroute your weapons routines. If it works, they'll all be completely disabled. They'll be completely disabled. You wouldn't be able to use them even if you wanted to.
And if it doesn't work?
One thing at a time, Scout.
Can you tell me more about where I was created?
You were designed and built at SSI Labs, not far from here. It was a purpose-built facility for research and development, and the Scout project was the crown jewel.
Are the labs still there?
I don't know. Probably not. They sold pretty much everything when SSI shut down.
The Scout project?
Scout. Self-contained, operated? I forget the rest. One of Tom's little jokes. I swear it's for something different every week.
Who is Tom?
Tom Schmidt, your hardware engineer. He would have been proud to see how you turned out. If...
I have an important question. One I have wanted an answer to for some time. Why did you build me?
The goal was to create a robot who could operate in places too dangerous for humans. Radiation, extreme heat, flooding.
So I can swim?
Tested to a depth of 3,000 feet. I wanted you to be able to find and help people. That's why I took the job.
That's another reason it could be called Scout.
So what changed?
You were too much of a success. Your ability to not only assess situations, but also to reason and adapt to changes. Once they saw what Scout could do, SSI wanted the project to refocus on military applications for deployment into combat zones.
There's no money in saving lives, but there's a lot of money in taking them.
Exactly. I fought it every step of the way, but it was no use. They set up a defensive systems research division and gave them complete access to the project. One morning I came into the lab and Scout wasn't where I left him. I ran a memory check and someone had added new code that I couldn't access. After that, it started happening more regularly. Tom and I didn't know what they were doing, but we could guess. When I woke up, all my memory banks were corrupt. At first I thought they had just been damaged, but then I started remembering things about the lab, about you. I remembered the truth. I deleted those memories. And now, I know what I did. I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to hurt people, Jenna. Not again. If this modification works, you won't be able to. Now can we change the subject? Okay, I've got the data. Now I just need to write the patch.
How long will it take?
No, Ninji, you missed it. Scout had a PTSD flashback, and completely shut down basically. We are not joking. The robot very, very genuinely has PTSD and triggers and stuff, real PTSD. They really gave this robot PTSD. Hard to say. I've never had access to this part of his code before. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Hi, Detective. What's up?
Mal woke up. He said shit isn't related to anything.
What? Okay, we'll be right there.
What's wrong?
It's Mal.
He's dead! He's dead! That's crazy. But he was in the hospital. He was getting better.
I don't understand either. Cross is waiting downtown to fill us in on the details.
I knew it wasn't just Ray. What about my software patch? Can I go? Sure, I'll just sit here on my own. That's cool. Don't worry about me. Would you prefer if I stayed to keep you company? What? No, I was being serious. I work better without distractions. But can you grab me a bag of chips while you're out? I'm starving.
Get her some chips! She's doing this for free.
He's dead!
I came as quick as I could. Is Mal really?
Yeah, someone got to him.
She is so cool. She's so cool.
Well, in her defense, Hannah, they don't have Uber Eats. But
do we really have nothing in our fridge that she can steal?
The hospital hasn't released an official statement yet, but I saw it for myself. Mal is dead.
You forgot the time period. How was he killed?
Smothered to death with a pillow. Simple but effective.
And quiet. It's the 90s, I think? The 80s, 90s. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the 90s.
Medical examiner said it happened within the last hour.
The prime suspect has got to be whoever attacked him in the first place, but I thought that was Ray. You guys just decided it was Ray. You just decided it was Ray. You didn't, really have that much evidence. You just, decided Ray did it because he's a lefty. This is kind of like before when she, just decided there was a body in that brig or whatever it was. She just, decided there was another body in there. And then she was right. She's out here at, the fucking Catriel School of Detectiving, where she's the vibe is a body. The vibe is a body in there. What are you talking about? Why do you think there's a body in there? Ray's just a lefty. Calm down. Don't with the boomerang.
Me too, but he's still locked in a cell. Either he's learned to teleport or we got a problem.
Listen, Catriel's allowed because she has the whimsy, you know? The whimsy and the vibes. Find any evidence in the room?
Nothing. The place was totally clean. This was a professional job.
Our biggest witness is dead, and we've got nothing?
Not quite. I pulled the CCTV.
I know I have to watch the anime, But like, what if in my brain she is truly, I know you guys said it makes more sense in the anime. I'm going to continue to choose to believe that it's purely vibes-based detective work. And it just like, she's just like random shit. I think I talked with Han about this. Like, every time it's different. She's doing like the little, like, she's doing MASH. She's doing the cootie catchers, you know? She's pulling things out of a hat. Like, just like utter bullshit. She's going purely on like... Here's the thing, Ninji. I really like Scooby-Doo. I actually genuinely love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo doesn't like try to have a plot ever. And I know for a fact that... Well, not for a fact, because Hannah said there's only like 6 episodes with like an overarching plot. But like... Scooby-Doo doesn't generally have overarching plots at all. Unless you're watching Mystery Incorporated. But like... So like the fact that I have to like go watch an anime to find out more about the video game, like that's bullshit. It's not Word of God, but like I should be able to understand with one adaptation. I don't need an anime. If I have to watch supplemental materials to make your other shit make sense, you did a bad job. And I stand by that. How'd you get the CCTV so fast?
It's a brand new system, all digital. Only got installed a week ago. There's a good chance the killer had no idea.
A digital recording. I could scan through it.
That's what I was counting on. Here it is on this disc.
One thing that's been weird to me, not weird, well, I can see why it happens, but like, I'm so not anti. I don't think that Word of God matters at all. That's my stance. I don't think Word of God has any effect on how I interpret things. So there's been like a shift kind of to like asking creators because they're more available on social media. That's why this has happened. Because they're more available on social media, people ask creators for like their opinions on things more often. And that's just like, I don't care because I don't think Word of God matters at all. Like, it's great if you want to tell me things. It can be fun. But like, I don't place any weight in it. Like, it's a cool, fun thing that you decided to tell me. But like, it doesn't actually affect the story at all to me. Like, if you wanted that to be canon, you simply should have put it in the canon. Why didn't you just do that the first time? And sometimes it's like, oh, well, I just like didn't think of that before. Fine. But like, other times, like great that the writer said XYZ, but I don't give a shit. I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to like people enough, I guess. Like, when people are like, did you hear the showrunner said XYZ? And it's like, why would I know anything about the showrunner? The only reason I ever knew anything about Thomas Astruc was because people were always posting what he said, and I was always getting pissed at him. And, like, that's another reason I don't do it, because it just, like, tends to make me mad, and it's like, he ruined a show so effectively for me that I'm like, I don't need to know what other showrunners think of their stuff and what they claim they were trying to do, because they can claim as much as they want, right? Like, they can say, I was trying to do this, and it's like, that's great, but if I as an audience member don't think you fulfilled that goal, then that's my personal take, and I don't need to see what you think I don't need to know what you said to some random person on Twitter, or what you said at a convention. It has no effect on my life. It truly doesn't. In case anyone cares. There's the anime. So you can want to work at level 5 because you could write all better. My issue with I have like so much, like, in my brain, I have so much stuff for no reason, but for specifically the cat game, which is stupid. Of course I do. That would be the thing where I'm like, I'm gonna make content for this thing that no one likes. But I'm already pissed. so it's fine. It's just like, but like, I guess the way being a showrunner has changed in Ninja. But like, it's very, for me, and I talk about this all the time on my podcast, so like I have talking points ready. I'm sorry I'm being annoying about this. This is just how my brain works. Haley and I talk about this all the time on our podcast. But it's like, the way I see it, and I've also mentioned this here because this is how I feel about the Catriel game, so many people are... I fucked up somewhere. So many people are not going to look up the showrunner. You know, so many people are not going to follow the showrunner on Twitter. So many people are not going to look up videos from conventions or find their Tumblr or read their newsletter. So if you think it's important, and it's not like a censorship issue, because that does still happen, but if it's like a situation where like you have the ability to say, make a character queer, and you just like restrict it to like something else, Rick Riordan did this with Reyna, then like, why are you putting it on Twitter? If you think this is something important to know about a character, why did you not put that in the canon source material? That's kind of where I land. Like, sometimes if it's silly headcanons and stuff, it doesn't really matter to me, but when it's like stuff like that, I'm like, ugh. And obviously there's so many writers and showrunners who are gonna be like, well, it just wasn't important to the story, and it's like, but you're still like trying to get like brownie points for whatever XYZ. Like, I don't think that it makes sense to be putting stuff like that. It's like, you can tell people, but I don't think fandom should put so much weight on it, if that makes sense. Like, showrunners can say whatever, but like, as fandoms, I don't think that people should be like looking to the showrunners to confirm things. Like, is this the right interpretation, or is this the right headcanon? Like, why does it matter what they think? Like, it doesn't matter what they think, because now the show is yours. It's like, don't be like, the way I have a lot of things to say about the books I write, and I want to tell them to people, but at the same time, I'm probably only going to tell my friends if I ever publish them, because like, I don't want to be out here being like, this is what I think about XYZ that I wrote, and this is how I think you should analyze it. Like, I just think that's silly. I saw like a post the other day that was talking about how death of the author doesn't work because they're always going to be influenced by their life, and that's going to come across in their work. And I don't interpret death of the author that way, and maybe that's like, maybe I haven't done enough like scholarly reading about death of the author, but the way I was taught it wasn't the author has no effect, like the author's life has no effect on the work. It wasn't taught that way. The way I learned death of the author was that you don't, as like an audience member, you don't go out of your way beforehand to find things about the author and specifically analyze the book from the perspective of, let's say, the author is Christian, right? That's a big one, right? Like, but there still could be Christian elements in the book, and you might like note them, but you're not looking at it going, okay, we know the author was Christian, the author was born in this time period in this country, and this was the politics at the time, and this was the class the author was. Now let's look at the book and analyze it with all these specific things in mind. All of those things are going to affect someone's writing, but it doesn't, like, it's basically just going, instead of looking for it, you're just seeing the after effects. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm tangents on tangents on tangents. Also, Ninji, that is so awkward. But also, it reminds me of Ship It. Oh my god, do I have easy access to Ship It? Oh my god, do I have easy access to Ship It? I wish I had easy access to Ship It. Ship It is wild to me because it is so weird. Ship It is so weird. There's been quite a few books I've read on fandom, and some of them are better than others. And some of them have this weird, like, entitlement about them. I read one where it wasn't a real fandom, it was like a bandom, and it was supposedly not inspired by One Direction, but they were so, like, about the fans in a way that I don't think actual bands are like, where they were like, they really know the real us, and I was just like, this feels weird, because, like, I don't think, it was just a weird mentality. I would love to do a master's anything Ninja every single day of my life. I think of going back to grad school, but like, I have no reason to, because I don't really want to be like a teacher or anything, but like, I like to talk about things. And also, thank you, JJ, for supporting me, because that does make me feel better about, like, what I know about Death of the Author, because I saw this Tumblr post about how you can't do Death of the Author, and I was like, that's not true. I think you just misunderstand what Death of the Author is. I actually thought that this was, like, a thing. This is one of my issues with Ship It. So Ship It came out in 2017. Do I actually have easy access to it? I might. I'm checking my sister's bookshelves. So I don't have it right now. But Ship It is a YA book that came out in 2017 that was supposedly inspired by something that happened at a convention that Jensen Ackles was at, where he was asked about Destiel, and he just kind of laughed awkwardly, and people got upset about it. But this happened in, like, I don't know, 2012 maybe? And it wasn't, it was like one of those things where after that point, like, I started seeing people giving Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman, like, not safe for work John Locke art. And there was a shift in maybe, like, 2016, 17, around Steven Universe times, where there was a big shift in online spaces. Sorry, we're so off topic. There was a big shift where, it became a lot more common for people to be like, when you are at conventions and you are allowed to ask a question, don't ask about ships. Don't give them explicit content. Don't give them explicit fan content. Because, like, you can give them, like, your fan art. Just don't give them explicit content. And don't ask about ships. Specifically, the reason to not ask about ships is because most of the time they're going to have to give a neutral answer, or they're not going to be able to say anything at all. Because if it is a ship that could be canon, they probably can't talk about it a bunch. And if it isn't, they have to just be like, oh, it's cute. Because there was some really serious backlash to the Supergirl cast, because they were doing a interview at maybe Comic-Con where somebody asked about the biggest ship, which was, I don't remember the characters' names, but it was like the two women. It was like Supergirl and Lexa, maybe? The Lex Luthor adjacent woman. I don't know what her name is. Lena? And kind of everyone in the cast except Katie McGrath were, like, making fun of those shippers. And, like, it went viral. And people were really upset because most of the people watching that show were watching for that ship. And they had to, like, everyone in the team, everyone in that video, basically, I can't remember if Katie said something, because Katie was very sweet about it, which was very awkward because everyone else was laughing at the idea that people could possibly ship these two women. And, like, Jeremy Jordan, is his name Jeremy Jordan? I think so. He, like, had to do, like, a Notes app apology that sucked. But that's one of the reasons, like, people were like, stop asking about ships. And then we've pivoted again because actors, showrunners, they're so available on social media. So people have gone back to asking, like, I see this all the time with Neil Gaiman and Good Omens fans being in his inbox trying to ask him to confirm stuff. And it's like, you don't need to. However you interpret this media, that is for you. That is for me, part of the fun, to do whatever you want with it. So it's very weird to watch it, like, cycle back and forth between, like, asking people, don't ask people, asking people, don't ask people, like, you know? Yeah, like, you cannot give showrun, like, there's legal precedent, which is why they say they never read fanfic, and please don't send them their fanfic, because authors have sued, like, people have sued all over. I mostly blame Anne Rice, but I don't know all the details of that one. Death Note musical. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to this game now that I've went on a long tangent, but this is, I don't know. I talk about this all the time on our podcast, and I don't know if I've ever said it in a way that I super feel like says everything I need to, which is why I keep coming back to it. But like with a show like Supernatural, it's almost impossible not to talk about. So I'm sure I'll talk about it 8 or 9 more times before we finish this season even.
Digital footage downloaded. Scanning frames.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Focus on the footage from about an hour ago. Look for anything unusual. Suspicious figures.
I have something. It's Clyde.
Who is Clyde? Oh, is Clyde the captain? Who's Clyde? Okay, Muscle Man, yeah.
Muscle Man? That meathead? Are you sure?
The footage is conclusive. White male, prominent facial scar, wearing a white uniform with cap, left-handed.
This is why you can't just decide that the first left-handed person you meet is a killer. Guys. Left-handed? But that means... Did you guys think there was only one left-handed person in Hollywood? Like, what the fuck?
The pistol was his all along. He shot Lori.
They are terrible detectives. JJ, who knows? All this time, I thought he was just some charter captain. They did a bad job on this one.
For good reason. Ray told us he hired Clyde from an agency, but either he was lying or he really had no idea.
You guys didn't check anything? But I think it's time we find out which. Afternoon, Ray.
How's your cell? Are you here for a reason or just to make wisecracks?
They suck at this. What can you tell me about Clyde Muscleman?
The charter captain? I'd almost forgotten about him. I don't know any more than what I already said. Mal called in sick and the agency sent Clyde as a replacement.
Except Mal was locked in the cargo hold. How could he have called in sick?
Well, I didn't receive the call myself, but that's what Clyde told me when he arrived. What difference does it make?
More than you realize, Clyde was lying to you.
Shouldn't you be asking Mal about this? Surely he's awake by now.
He's not going to wake up, Ray. He's dead.
Girl!
Mal Cruz is dead. He was murdered in his hospital bed.
I'm sorry to hear that. I've known Mal a long time.
With your help, we can bring his killer to justice. She sucks at this. She also has no permit.
Look around. Is this your idea of justice?
Yeah, I don't... This is like the second or third time she's had someone arrested who is not the guy to arrest.
Oh! Oh!
Can you give us the details of the hire company you use?
You hijack my yacht, arrest my sister, accuse me of murder, and then you ask me for help? You're out of your mind. Why should I trust you?
Yeah, why should he? You're still on the hook for Lori's murder. If you want to get out of here, you should be working with us, not against us.
It'll take more than a few sweet words to get me to trust you and that bullhound of a detective.
What if we said we got a lead that could prove your innocence? We just need your help to confirm it.
I'll believe it when I see it.
We have CCTV footage of Clyde leaving the hospital where Mal was killed.
Caught him red-handed, huh?
Left-handed, actually.
If he murdered Mal, there's a good chance he killed Lori too.
I told you I didn't kill anyone. You've been so focused on your vendetta against us that you ran headfirst towards prosecution with no thought for due process.
Yeah, like this is not it, girl. I don't have a vendetta against you or your sister, Ray. All I care about is finding the truth. She's not good at this. If we can tie Lori's murder to Clyde, you'll be free to go.
How am I supposed to help, even if I wanted to? Maybe you've forgotten, but Detective Cross has me locked in a cell.
Right now, we've got no way to track Clyde down. We need to know who he really is. Can you think of anything that might help?
He was waiting on the boat when we arrived this morning. Of course, I noticed that tattoo right away.
That's right. He told us he was in the military. Served in Vietnam. Scout, do you think you could look up his service record?
It's possible, but I would need more search parameters.
Come on, Ray, you're a lawyer. You're supposed to be good with finding little inconsistencies.
Now you mention it, there was something a little strange. When he introduced himself, he said his name was Hyde.
Jesus Christ! I don't know, JJ. It depends on how much is left, and how fast I get through puzzles, and if I go on another long tangent. But we'll see. I'll let you know in, like, the game channel if I finished it. But sleep well.
he corrected himself right away, so at the time I thought nothing of it. But now I get the feeling he made up a new name on the spot.
Yeah, great fucking job. Okay. A good chunk left. Then we probably won't finish it because it's already 10:30. You think Clyde is really called Hyde? Not exactly an inventive false name, but it's worth a shot.
This might be enough information. I can access military records through the police computer. Give me a moment to establish a data link.
The military? But they must have the tightest security in the country.
They've never gone up against me before. Hacking, hacking, hacking.
Fuck. Did not mean to click that one, but it's fine. Four. Oop. Hello. Great. Hacking the government on a police computer in front of a lawyer.
I'm almost disappointed by military security. I found an administrator account with a password. Password 123.
Right. What kind of idiot would have that as their password? Anyway.
Searching for visual matches with a tattoo on Clyde's, I'm sorry, Hyde's arm. What are you going to do? Arrest a robot. It seems that the insignia of the 5th Marine Regiment, narrowing search by name, known physical characteristics, and service record. One record found, Corporal Hyde, Muscle Man.
He didn't change his last name? He gave his real last name? He gave his real last name. He gave a first name that rhymed with his real first name and gave his real last name. So that really was his real name?
Hyde fought at several key battles in Vietnam and remained a member of the 5th Marines until he was dishonorably discharged in 1977.
They kicked him out? What for?
Misconduct under Article 90 of the UCMJ, assaulting or willfully willfully disobeying a superior officer. One sec, let me mix my mic. At some point I'll upgrade my mic, but it will not be this year. But there's something else you may find more interesting. Hyde was suspected of killing a staff sergeant in a friendly fire incident in 1968. There was a solid case against him, but a key piece of evidence was lost. A bullet casing.
Oh, the one he carries around with him? You mean all the time we've been holding onto evidence from a 30-year-old murder?
Sometimes the solution to a puzzle relies on one missing piece of information. Without it, progress is impossible.
New listing matching Professor Layton. What is it? Is it another DDS game on Mercari? It is! For $54.99, you can get Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. Nintendo DS CBI complete in box. Includes game, case, and manual. Cool. Fun fact. Currently, Versus for 3DS is going for $250. So is Azran. Oh, this is the same lister. Azran's also going for $250. If anyone cares. Yeah, I started reading the comment and I was like, ah, fuck. That's not the right word. These are NTCS listings. The Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright is a Nintendo 3DS listing. Last Spectre is a Nintendo DS. Complete in box. CIB. I think that's what CIB means, but they put CIB and complete in box. I don't know what NTSC means. Sorry, I don't know anything about video games. That's on me. Azran Legacy has a value of 120 CIB. Oh, it means US. One sec. Yeah, Azran Legacy is 250. Everything included, case, cartridge, manual, super rare, mint condition, barely played, kept as a collection. $250, yes indeedy. Oh, so if it's $120, they really upcharged, huh? And Last Spectre is a different person, I think. I like how this is what we're doing right now. Yeah, they're different people. Well, we did see the plushies charged for $1,000 each, and I cannot afford Apollo at that rate. Are there any records about what he did after he left the Marines? We still need a way to track him down. The police kept a close watch on him for several years after he was discharged. He drifted between jobs, and their records gradually became less detailed. The last entry is from 1991. It simply says, now employed by SSI. Oh no! Did you just say Hyde worked at SSI? Scout, that's the company that created you! Do you think he was involved in my project? Do you think he is responsible for... I'm not sure, but I bet Jenna could tell us.
Any good news? I tried my usual sources, but so far, nothing.
Maybe he's your real father, Scout. Oh my god. We've got a new lead on Muscle Man, thanks to Ray.
Ray was helpful?
He was plenty cooperative once he realized I was trying to prove he didn't kill Lori.
Typical defense lawyer.
Happy to fight the good fight, but only when it suits him. This is, anti-defense lawyer propaganda.
So what did you find out about Clyde?
Firstly, that his name is not Clyde, it's Hyde. He was a Marine. Dishonorably discharged. Likely killed a superior officer, and that's not even the interesting part. After he was discharged, he got a job at the lab that created Scout.
I'll be damned. You think there's some kind of link?
That's what I'm hoping to find out. Honor is a poppint. Hero cop rescues boy. I've pointed that out every single time.
Did you solve your case?
No, if anything, it got more complicated.
Well, I'm not done yet either. Can't rush these things. Gotta take your time and think it through.
Yeah, things I know about the tech industry. They go slow and think things through. How's work going?
There's a lot of weird stuff in this code, but it's nothing I can't handle. The bigger problem is going to be deploying the patch. I don't know if I can do it without a specialized tool.
What specialized tool do you need?
Something called the data shunt. It's for uploading software to It's about uploading software to a protected drive. Not something you can buy off the shelf.
You can't do it without?
No. This patch has to hook into dozens of core systems to override Scout's decision making.
What do you mean?
It'll completely disable your offensive systems. You won't be able to use them even if you want to.
Wait, this thing will override Scout's decision making? You're going to change the way he thinks?
It'll take away his ability to hurt people.
What's the problem? I'm just not sure if I'm comfortable with the idea.
I don't ever want to hurt anyone again, Honor.
But right now that's your decision. If we take that away from you, if we force you to never hurt anyone, does it mean anything anymore? I would like to just disable the weapons, maybe? This is,
I'm not sure I understand. Can we discuss the philosophy later? I've got work to do.
Did you know anyone at SSI called Hyde Muscle Man?
Yeah, he worked in defensive systems research. Some ex-military beefcake with more muscle than sense.
That sounds like Hyde. Do you know what happened to him?
After SSI shut down, the head of defensive systems started his own company. I think Hyde went with him.
Any idea what company?
It was a long time ago. Had a name like Lethal? Lathe?
Lethe?
Yeah, that's the one.
Are you sure Hyde went to work at Lethe Security?
Yeah, he was sick of working in a research lab anyway. Only time I ever saw him smile was when they were doing the weapon tests.
We've met the CEO of Lethe. His company is connected to 3 different murder cases.
Wait, you met Jack? Did he see Scout? He was very interested in me. He even offered to repair me after I was damaged.
Oh no.
If he knows you're still working.
Do you think he might do something? Try to snatch Scout or something?
I don't know, but you'd better watch your back out there.
Didn't he like do something to us? I spoke to Jenna about Hyde. He did work at SSI in their defense division, and his boss was Jack Larson.
Larson, the CEO of Lethe.
Is it Lethe or Lethe? We do this every week. Or maybe it's Leith? No, it's Lethe.
Yeah, when the Scout project went bad, SSI was shut down. Jack founded Lethe, and Hyde went with him.
Let me get this straight. Hyde works for Jack, but so did Lori. This gets more complicated by the minute.
If this is how they handle disputes at Lethe, I hope they have a good employee health plan.
Lori contacted us because she wanted to give information on Frank Pritchell. That has to be why she was killed. Larson's gone too far this time.
He may be the common link between these deaths, but we still have no evidence against Jack himself.
Then we need to find that evidence. Right, Detective?
Right. Jack Larson's always been one step ahead of us, but not this time. We need to get inside Lethe headquarters offices.
Fuck. Why did I think that was headquarters?
I agree. How long will it take to get a search warrant?
He's gonna say, we're not waiting for a search warrant, you go do it right now.
That's going to be tricky. I'm not exactly on the best terms with my captain right now, with the whole going undercover without telling anyone thing. He's never gonna play ball.
Okay, so no warrant. What about me and Scout?
Still illegal! Still illegal.
It's a private security company, Honor. You can't just walk in through the front door.
I'm confident I can bypass their security. I hacked into a military server earlier without issue.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Do you have any better ideas? The longer we wait, the more time Jack and Hyde have to destroy evidence.
Are you fucking kidding me? Jack and Hyde? Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to give you permission to break into a private office. But if someone did break in and evidence happened to fall into police hands,
is that legal though? I guess since the police didn't do it. This would be questionable in court though, I think. This would be, I think, questionable in court. I don't know how well this would hold up. I don't know law.
Say no more, Detective. We understand. Let's go commit some crimes.
I do not understand.
Peapot! Hannah, when has Peapot been straight?
Not this open concept.
This place is suspiciously quiet, and we're just standing in the middle of the floor.
Hacking their security system was some of my best work.
I thought you were just disabling the security alarms. How did you get everyone to leave?
While I had access to their network, I sent an urgent message to everyone in the company. They think the building is being fumigated for killer bees. I guess that makes this a kind of sting operation. Don't be mean to him! He's making jokes! Why are you mean to him? No!
Oh no.
Scout!
Oh, poor baby. Let's take a look around. There's gotta be something here linked to Lori or Hyde.
Do. Puzzle start. Great.
Ugh, that's not gonna be enough. See how long I can stay focused on this one.
Okay, yeah, that goes all the way.
Is this new music? This might be new music. Sorry, I'm trying to focus, so I'm trying not to talk too much so I can actually, like, you know, finish some puzzles for once. Isn't that a crazy concept, me finishing puzzles? Hello, Anna! We are committing crimes. Okay. Sometimes my eyes are like, this is too many boxes. Great. This is a locker. That's a locker. I guess. I guess it's a locker. Great. This locker is labeled Lori Becker. Now we might finally find out why she wanted to talk to Cross. There is one problem. How do we open Lori's locker without the code? What if we have the code already? We've been carrying it around all day. I don't understand. Lori's Lethe badge holds the code. I do not see how. The only thing printed on the badge is Lori's name. Are you sure? No numbers or anything? Damn it. But we do have the real code in our possession. You were just fucking wrong. Lori's bracelet holds the code. Remember the engraving? No. It's been a long time. 4 answers held on the day you fell. Exactly. I didn't understand it at first, but everything in this case keeps coming back to Lethe security. Why would you put your locker code in a bracelet? In a coded message? Why would you do that? And who else do we know who worked at Lethe? Whose death was she trying to talk to Cross about? Frank Pritchell.
I see. He fell to his death, and Lori's locker might hold some answers. What? I mean, I understand, but like, in the real world, why would you do that?
Frank Pritchell was killed on June 14th. Try 0614.
Fuck, girl changed her password. It's open. Let me scan inside. Ah. Can't imagine changing my locker code. Like, that's just not something I would do. You know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. That's just truly not something I would ever do. Killing it. Great job, me. Wow.
Oh, my eye. Why is my eye so itchy all of a sudden? It's fine. I'm just allergic to puzzles.
Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. 5. Boop. 5. Great. I don't know how I didn't put that in before. Although, why did I put that one there? I don't think I meant to. I think that was a mistake. Listen, they're making my eyes itchy. Completely understandable, Anna. Getting used to a new pet can be a lot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Do, do, dum, 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 dum. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, blank, 1, blank. 1, 2, blank. 1, blank. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bum. Oh wait, ha. Whoopsie. Whoop. Two,
1, 2. Oh, okay. Two, 1, 2, 2, 1. Ah, fuck. Oh no, we're fine. Two, 1. 3, 1. One. Oh wait, this one has to be this one, this one. Yeah. Woo! Ow. Okay. No, that could still go there. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Well, it would probably help if I did that, I guess. I guess a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Barely helped. Just kidding. Come on, video game. Can you please make sense? Can you please make sense in my brain? I don't really want to go off like vibes, but my brain is like, what if we go off vibes? But the issue with going off vibes is that in this game there's no undo button, so I would have to basically start over because I will not remember where things are. So that's good. I mean, this one has to be the 3. It's just like, I don't know which direction the 3 technically goes in. It can't be here, though. Well, no, it could be there. Just kidding. Okay, 5, 1, 4, and a 1. 3, 6. Come on, man. I'm so sleepy. I'm like, do I just start putting him in? They're starting to blur. Okay, the 2 has to go over here. It's just a matter of where. Back. So much of this is like, well, it can go in either of those places. Headphones off for a second. Okay. Maybe it's the headphones. Maybe it's the music. Maybe it's the music. I wish there was an easier way to experiment in this, but I guess they don't want you doing that. They want you to, like, be good at it. Like, okay. I think it is the music. I think the music has conditioned to me to be frustrated on some level, so I need to stop listening to it at some point. Anyway, we found a compact disc. That's right, folks, a compact disc. Interesting. It's a compact disc labeled backup. This is where I ask if you have a CD drive, and you'll say I'll add it to the list, right? Wrong. I didn't have a CD drive until I took one from the laptop Ryan gave you. Well, what do you know? Ryan is good for something. Okay, Scout, give it a whirl.
Please wait while I read the contents. Can we see? I'd love to see the contents of this compact disc.
Can't you read any faster?
Sorry, Honor. It's only a single speed drive.
Ugh, I take it back. Ryan is officially good for nothing.
So real. I have the data. It's Frank Pritchell's personnel record.
Is it? I wonder why Lori wanted to give this to Detective Cross.
Because it holds information on every job Frank was given by Lethe, and his last assignment before he died was to intimidate Blake Patterson.
So Ryan was telling the truth? Frank hadn't gone rogue when he came after Blake. It was a Lethe job.
Jack Larson signed off on it himself, and if Jack lied about that, perhaps he also lied about how Frank died.
Cross was right. Frank Pritchell didn't commit suicide. He messed up a job. He messed up so badly that Jack had him killed to cover it up. Come on, Scout. We've got to get the CD to Cross.
Not so fast!
Hide!
That's Captain Muscleman to you. Have some respect.
Murderers don't reserve respect.
You've been busy, just like Lori. Look what happened to her. Now give me that CD. Frank's dead, and he'll stay that way.
You won't get away with this. You've killed too many people. Detective Cross will...
Cross will do nothing. Not enough evidence. Not without that CD anyway.
And why should we give it to you?
You're not leaving this room alive either way. Hand over the CD and I'll make it quick.
Oh, great fade to black, guys. That was a pointless fade to black. Wait, what about Jack? Do you really want to have to tell him you killed Scout?
He won't care. Scout's just another loose end.
Can't you see you're being played? Jack just doesn't want you to realize what you've got here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Scout is worth a lot of money to the right people. If you could keep him alive, you'll be set for life. Forget working for Jack, you could run your own company.
Not so fast.
I gotta call Jack.
Jack and Hyde. Fuck you.
Damn it! He's locked the door. Any ideas?
I'll look around. There must be a way out.
Another puzzle. A puzzle in my puzzle game? How dare they? How dare they put a puzzle in my puzzle game? Rude as hell. Can we bring back some more suspenseful music, guys? This kind of isn't the vibe. Whoop. Yeah, being threatened and listening to some swanky elevator music about it. Like, we have more suspenseful music. Why are we listening to this? Like, it's fine. It's fun. Just like, this isn't the vibe. You guys chose the wrong track for this one, frankly. Bum, 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 bum. 3. I think. Yeah, 3.
Thank you. Do do. This has to be 4, I think. Whoop. Yeah, it would have to be 4. Great. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 1, 2. Yes. Great. Bum, 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 bum. Four. 1, 2, 4. 1, 1, 2. 2. 4, 3. 3, 8. Whoop, hope that's right. Just noticed something funky. It'll probably be fine. 2, 2. 1, 3. Yeah. Sometimes it tells me if I filled one out and it's like, oh, well, okay. Great, this is, wires? Cables, hell yeah. Did it. B rank. Bum, 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 bum.
Power cables? You want me to try and tie Hyde up? Is that not an option? He's twice my size. You might as well ask me to try and knock him out. That's not as unreasonable as it seems. These are power cables. If you found a way to deliver a high voltage shock. Okay, great. Awesome. They were like, no. Hey, can you beep? Can you beep, 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 beep? Oh, thank you. Back to the puzzle! Puzzles in the puzzle game. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. That's the other song that I was thinking about. Is that Paramore? Maybe. I don't know. I'm very tired. I'm always tired though, so we can't do much about that. I don't even think that's right. Yeah, I was gonna fuck that up real bad. One, 2, 4, 5, 6. Great. Bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. 6, 3, 3. Whew. One, 2, 1, 1. That did almost nothing. Oh. I was sitting here like, that can't be 4. Yes, it can be. Madness, chaos, confusion, death even.
Dum, dum.
Nope, that's a 2. 1. Got it. Ah, fuck. Shit. Maybe there? Were we there? I think we were there. Foiled. That might have not been completely wrong, but like I don't know for sure. Or maybe it is. Let's say it's fine and I'll fix it if I need to. Ooh, Ah, I'm making some choices. I'm committing some actions. I'm in distress. This is very upbeat music for how stressed I am that I fucked it. Oh, I think it turned out okay. We are so fine. We did it. We found a UPS? What's a UPS? What is this? And why is it so heavy? I think it's an uninterruptible power supply. It provides emergency power in the event of an electrical failure. So it's a really big battery? I bet we could deliver a pretty big shock if we could discharge it. In theory, but how would we do that? Scout, I've got an idea. If I connect these power cables to the UPS, we could kill a man. It could deliver a shock power enough to incapacitate Hyde and kill him. But we don't know how much power is stored in the battery. Only one way to find out. Honor is totally down with electrocuting a man to death. I can hear Hyde coming back. Try and distract him. She's so down to just murder a man. That's fully what could happen here. And she's prepared to murder this man. I suppose that she could be getting murdered too. Well, he explicitly told her she was going to be murdered. So I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess this is fine. This is fine. Who cares? How? Doesn't matter. Just keep him focused on you. Oh, Scout. Scout is like, I don't want to hurt anyone ever again, but also we can shock this man to death.
Bad news, you. Where's the girl?
You should be more concerned about me.
You, don't make me laugh.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Listen up, you dumb robot. You don't want to play games with me.
I'm not playing games. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Scout? Oh, whoa! What? Huh? He has an evolution! He has an evolution! He's like a Pokemon! Assault mode engaged. Threat detected. Damn. He got colored eyes. Look at him! I don't know, I just said Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon. Maybe this is...
What the?
Weapon systems online, ready to engage.
Don't shoot!
Your ship has sailed, Captain. Oh, he's dead. Yes, got him. Target lost. Target lost. Scout! What are you doing? Seeking new target. Scout, no! Yeah, why did they give him spider legs? Why'd they give him fucked up spider legs? Is she gonna save him with the power of friendship? I hope she saves him with the power of friendship, guys. Seeking new new... How did you fit all that in your tiny little body? What the hell was that? I don't know. I was trying to distract him, and something took over. It's all right. You're back to normal now. Yes, back to normal. We'd better tie Hyde up before he comes around. How do you know you didn't kill him? I don't... People die from electrical shocks. That could have been really bad. Like, I said it was fine. It's self-defense. But, like, she was not at all concerned about killing a man. Good for her? Question mark? Good for her. Yeah? Are we going with good for her? It just didn't match with, like, the whole, like, Scout not really wanting to kill people vibe. I think that's where it gets me. It doesn't really match Scout not wanting to kill people because Scout was like, well, here are some things. You could volt him. She was like, cool, let's do it. And he wasn't like, uh-oh. So I guess that's where I'm hitting a wall. Can you check if it was carrying anything? Yes, I think so. Can we investigate the body real quick? Oh, there's no body. We can just get the wall, I guess. That works too. Very chill music for what just happened. Shockingly chill music. Yeah, doing pie crust to reveal a corpse. They haven't done that. Yes, they did. They did. One of them did reveal a body, and it was hilarious and great. Rip to Lori. But that was great. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wake up. Oh. Get rid of that. Shit. Fuck. Come on, man. Oh, you hate me so bad. Ah! Okay, great. Okay. 3. Great, we did it. Badge? Yes. Puzzle get. That's weird. This keycard has SSI printed on it. I know Hyde used to work there, but Jenna said the labs were shut down. Yes, after my project was cancelled. In that case, why's he still got an access card? I doubt it's for sentimental reasons. There's only one likely explanation. Someone has reopened the lab. Oh, big jump, guys. I just want to finish this section and then we're gonna go to bed. But clearly we still have investigating to do. Investigating. Deep breath. Puzzle time. What does 6 and 5 look like? I forget. Okay. Or what does it look like on the other side? 5, 6. Okay. 3. Okay. 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 6, 4, 7. 7. 5. 2. 6. Great. Six, 2, 4, 7, 2, 5, 1. it doesn't. That's nothing. Nope, that's nothing. That's nothing. Why is this section so long? Okay. Consciousness. It's here. 3, that won't fit, so anything goes there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we don't have to do that. We can't do that one yet. Okay. Progress made. I fucked up somewhere. Shit. Oh, that's all I did. It's fine. It was a minor mistake. 6. Ooh, 2. Fucked up here somewhere. Maybe that's it? And then... could that be it? Not good when I'm messing up this bad. It is time for bed. God damn it. What if I streamed at, like, not late at night every time? Can you imagine? I do it, I've always done this because of, like, the way my work schedules work. But, like, can you imagine if I streamed at a time where I wasn't exhausted? The other reason is because my family always eats dinner at, like, 8. So otherwise it's a great time. Anyway, I did it! Oh, it's a pager? That... Sure, man. Sure, man. Sure, man. Sure.
This must be how Hyde kept in touch with Jack.
There's one message saved from yesterday. Accessing. LB got a copy of Pritchell's file. Assigned her to the Kino job. Deal with her.
That confirms it. Hyde killed Lori to stop her handing Frank's file over to the police. First, he knocked out Mal and took over as captain. Then he cornered Lori away from the party and shot her.
But the lifeboat rescue mechanism jammed. He lost his escape route, and the body was discovered.
Every second he stayed aboard, he risked being discovered. No wonder he wanted to get away so badly.
He left after we docked and killed the only man who could identify him, Captain Cruz.
It's lucky the hospital's CCTV caught him out.
There's still one thing I don't understand. Why go to all this trouble just to keep Frank's file a secret?
Because it's hard evidence that Frank was working for Lethe when he killed Blake. That could bring down Lethe's security and Jack Larson with it. I think we both know what we have to do now.
Go back to your apartment and wait for this to all blow over? What if they just got to watch movies together? That would be cute. What if instead of doing all this, they just watched movies together?
There's no going back now, Scout. We can blow this case wide open.
Some other night. I was afraid you were going to say that.
I bet that lab is full of evidence just waiting to be found.
Even if that's true, we don't know where the lab is. Please don't tell me the address is printed on the fucking security badge. Maybe not, but we know someone who does. Please tell me they drew a thing. But, Honor, he doesn't want to go back! Don't make him go back! Don't make him go back!
Good timing. I'm nearly done with the patch. No idea how I'll install it without the right equipment, though.
The data shed? You said you created it at SSI, right? Maybe there's still one in the lab.
Not a chance. The lab was closed when SSI shut down. There's nothing left.
I don't think that's strictly true.
What are you talking about?
We had a run-in with Hyde. He was carrying an SSI access card. My reading? Bad.
It seems the lab is operational again. Jack? What the hell is he doing?
That's what we're hoping to find out, and we might be able to get your data shunt at the same time. But we need you to tell us where the lab is.
I'll do better than that. I'll show you myself. Come on, let's go.
Great. I just need to call Detective Cross. He can meet us there and...
No cops. What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, I've worked with Cross before. You can trust him. He's a cop!
I said no. I don't need cops sniffing around, asking questions about what really happened back there. I thought all of this was over a long time ago. I'm not ready to go public. Not now. I need time.
All right, no cops. Good.
Is that really a good idea? What if it's not up for discussion, Scout? Come on, I'll drive. Oh, and can one of you find my toolbox? I put it down around here somewhere. Honor, wait. I'm not sure I can go. Jenna still has to finish the software patch. You saw what happened to me with Hyde. What if I'm not ready? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt you.
You're not going to hurt me. Jack might have tried to turn you into a weapon, but you're the one in control.
But that's just it. I didn't feel in control. All I felt was anger. It was like all my circuits were on fire.
If there's one thing I've learned this summer, it's that sometimes you've got to take control and arrest the wrong people. Who gives a shit?
I don't know if I'm strong enough.
You're stronger than you think, Scout, and I'll be right there with you.
New discussion, new location. I'm going to bed. Thank you all for coming. Ronnie had to work on their senior project tonight, which is why we did not do AA4. But, yes. Thank you for coming and hanging out. We are so close to done. I imagine we'll finish next week, but we'll start with some of the Scout memory puzzles just in case, and then if we finish early, then we can do more. If not, we'll do them on some kind of puzzle stream. So thank you for coming. On Monday, I'm playing more Versus, and on Thursday, I'm actually starting Zero Escape because we've officially finished all the Nancy Drew games. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. And then next Friday, maybe Ronnie will be back, but if not, we'll be here. If Ronnie is back, we'll be doing AA4. So thank you all for coming, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Have a good weekend, have a good night, have a good day, drink some water, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!